I cannot in so little time explain you all my life because I started quite long time ago, more than 50 years ago. But I will try just to tell you some feeling what I have today. It's very pleasant for most of the independent watchmaker who are doing a nice job. They are every time trying to do the best as possible. And today, all this work is recognized around the world. And what I found, it's the evolution of the knowledge all around the world. When I went for the first time in Asia, in Singapore in 92, 93, nobody knew about that. I was explaining I made this watch by myself 2 years and a half and blah blah blah, and they look at me and they say you are like everybody else because they didn't have any knowledge about that. Today things are completely different because of some magazine did a beautiful job, and also internet. Internet is transmitting a lot of information so the people can get the knowledge to understand what it's all about. When we talk about hand finishing, beveling, polishing, black polish, mirror polish, and all that. The people they know what we're talking about today. So for me, it's very pleasant thing what what's happening today. Okay, well, in my mind, I have so many things. I wish I could come one day in the workshop and I have no more orders, and I just, let's say, I'm here for the next 10 months and doing something crazy, you know. But I cannot do that, because I have to make a living. I have to still make watches. So now, at the moment, I'm working on a grandsonry. It's nearly finished, and I have some ideas for the future. I'm not going to tell you what, but I have some ideas for the future. But it's so many demands, and it's very pleasant. But sometimes I feel a bit sad for some people because they will never have one of my watch. That's a problem. It's a good problem, in fact, but well, it's a bit difficult. Yes. I think the connected watches, all these modern things, they have the right to be there. It's a big demand for that. But I think these connected watches will have the will change the habit of the young people because I was last year in different place in Asia, and I checked the list of the young people, and very few people are wearing a watch. So the in fact they will be used to wear something, and these young people, 20, 21 years old, will grow, and the social status will change, and probably when they have 28, 29, or something like that, they will go to the real stuff, to real mechanical watch. And I think it's complementary. I think we're living, but we have still to carry to try to make the best watches as possible, mechanical. I think I have to be very humble. I always say I never invented anything. I never put any patent. Okay, everything I did could be grandsonry, the duality or the simplicity. I took inspiration from what was done in this era, the Vallée de Joux. You know, and it's maybe my duty is to carry this nice way of making watches. And if you take the shape of the bridges and everything, you will recognize in some old model made in 19th century in the Vallée de Joux. I was born here. I made all my school here. Then I work in factory like Eagle Court. For them, I work abroad in Germany, in England. I worked also 2 years in the U.S. Virgin Island. So it opened my mind, and I realized that in fact, uh, watchmaking is universal. You can make watches anywhere in the world. We have to stop thinking only thing can be done in the Vallée de Joux, okay? But the evolution of Vallée de Joux, of course, we had many different brands, but most of this brand has been bought by a big group, Swatch or Richmond Group, and things are going quite well. The increase of the employees, and they are building new factories, modern factories, and things are moving quite well. Well, first it depends on the pieces. If I work on a grandsonnery, for example, it's about 11 months work. But when we were producing the simplicities with 2 or 3 young watchmaker, we use the best year we used to produce between 15 and 18 watches. That's about all. Thank you for the visit, and of course I will carry my job because every day I'm very happy to arrive in my workshop.